Hi Danielle, let's take a look at the problem that you sent me here. What we got to remember is that all of this is with respect to point P. Okay, so if we think about this in terms of point P, we know the opposite side and we know the adjacent side. So we know we're dealing with a tangent function here. So I'm going to write the tan of theta is the opposite over the adjacent. Okay, and it's always with respect to point P. Now, theta we could figure out because I know that this angle from 34 to this straight line here is 90. So if I subtract that, I'm going to get 56. And if this angle is 56, this angle is 90, then 180 subtract the sum of those two angles comes out to be 34 degrees. So I can rewrite this because I know we have the tan of 34 degrees. Now keep in mind I'm not using this angle, I'm using this angle. It's just kind of not a coincidence that they're the same, but it's something called the Z theorem, which we don't really look at in this course, but you might remember from high school. The opposite is 950, and the adjacent is D, which we want to solve for. Now, kind of the first part of your question, I know you're talking about cosine and stuff. Remember, it's always with respect to point P, so it should be a tangent. After that now, we're going to rearrange, and the cancellation type thing, really what the computer was trying to show you is we want to get D by itself. So because the tan of 34 and D have an inverse relationship, we can really switch them. Okay, so essentially I can write D equals 950 over the tan of 34. Now really what happens is, what we would do is, what the computer is trying to show you, if you're interested, is okay, we essentially multiply both sides here by D first. So D cancels over here, and I have 950 equals tan of 34 over D, and then we divide both sides by the tan of 34. You could also do it as a fraction. I think that's kind of what the computer was trying to show you. It's just a two-step doing algebra thing. But anyway, once we get 950 divided by the tan of 34, that's going to be our answer. And our answer comes out to be 1408. Now keep in mind as well, I noticed the answer you put in was about 600 or something, but make sure, and I'm even using like a decent graphing calculator, but make sure you evaluate the tan of 34 first. So in my calculator, I'm going to punch in tan 34. Obviously, I hope you're in degree mode here. Comes out to 0.6745, but then I want to go 950 divided by answer. So I'll keep that answer in there. And even on my TI-83, if I just pump this in, I'm getting 641 or something like that, which isn't correct. So the calculator is not reading that correctly. You could also use brackets as well around the tan 34. But anyway, that's what I got. I hope that helps. If not, please let me know. Thanks.